Alright guys, welcome back to Gilded Gaming and Final Fantasy 14. How's it going tonight? We were working on our white mage yesterday, but no longer. We're starting a little bit early. We're going to do some crafting to start the day off, I do believe. Let's see. Let's get back to leatherworking, shall we? I think that we have a leatherworking quest. Do a knockout real quick. Leather Workers Guild. See what we got here. Sluggards and slouches, the lot of them. Elheim, don't tell me you haven't noticed as well. Uneven seams, slipshod stamping, the work produced by the guild's rank and file in recent days simply isn't up to snuff. Whether it is the impending exhibition or this whole Angerbatha business that is distracting our craftsmen, I do not know. What I do know is that they don't get their act together, and soon we're at risk of actually losing business to those charlatans. I will not stand idly by as a lack of discipline undoes the reputation that our guild has worked so long to achieve. Someone needs to remind these slouches why they became leather workers in the first place, and I've decided that person will be you. Yes, you, Elheim. Surprised, are you? Ha, I may question your skills, but not your dedication to our craft. Bring me the finest pair of boarskin ring bands you can craft and show me that my trust hasn't been misplaced. It would be only the slightest exaggeration to say the future of this guild, not to mention your future, hangs in the balance. Now get to it and show your good-for-nothing guildmates how it's done. Alright, so we need to make boarskin ring bands, huh? For that. Boar leather and a steel ingot. Boar leather comes from boar hide, the figure. Alright, so you get some boar hide and a steel ingot. Fair enough. It was steel, right? Yeah, steel. Hey, level 1 alt, how's it going? Come back to the stream, bud. Level that monk. It's not a monk, man! You go on about monks. How are you doing today? I didn't get to stay around very long for the Dragon Quest yesterday, but it looked like it was going pretty well. Or hide? Or hide. Or hide. Perfect. Steel ingot. Okay. Not 20 of them. Now, you know what? Steel ingot. Who makes steel ingots? Steel ingot. What is this? Under bomb ash and iron ore. We have plenty of iron ore. We can buy some bomb ash. What discipline makes it? Is it just smithing? I'm guessing it's smithing. Gotta be smithing, right? Oh, armor craft. Right there. Not under button. Armor craft. So armor craft. Okay. So we need a bomb ash. One bomb ash. How much is it? Okay, so let's switch over to Armorcraft real quick. Make sure we're wearing our best gear. And let's get skill ingot. This game is harder than Draconian Quest! You've got like a like sometimes I worry that you might actually be a bot. Do the same things, man. This is not Dark Souls this time. Right, we got a steel ingot. We want to switch back to leather working. Boar hide. Boar leather from the boar hide. Okay. Hey Kernov, how's it going, man? Okay, we just got a regular circle of boar leather. Fine. Need to make steel ingot. Wait, 43, huh? You get 50% more with this. 50% more. See, is it 50% more of the 43 or 50% more as in this goes up to 170? It's a different calculation. Let's find out. To get 43, it would take 3 times. %50 more theoretically, we could do it in 2, but it might be really close. Let's just instead do this one. So we should be able to do it in 2 more. Bring this. 92% chance to get high quality. There we go. Alright. Turn these in. We're gonna need ninja. Astrologian to 79, nice. Limits don't exist. Yeah, I figure I'll work on my crafting until 8, and then we'll get started back on the main quest. Well, Elheim, have you crafted for me the finest boarskin ring bands this guild has ever seen? No pressure, of course. Is that a smudge? We could hardly call this perfect. Fortunately, it's not perfection I sought of you, but pure single-minded devotion to the craft. From the moment I took this ring band in my hand, I knew you would not let me down. Clearly, you possess a keen understanding of the ideal ring band. The boarskin, light, sturdy, and resistant to friction, it's reinforced by steel links to afford protection without weighing down the wearer. Clumsily crafted ring bands have been known to distract those that would wield magic. Yours, however, are so well balanced one might forget that they're wearing anything at all. This is a true accomplishment of leatherworking and will serve as a clarion wake-up call to any loafer content to be churning out substandard work. I'll be honest with you, Elheim, when you first came stumbling through our doors, I reckoned I'd have an easier time making you into a saddle than a respectable leatherworker. How pleased am I to have been proven wrong. You've risen to the challenge and become a model to the entire guild, which reminds me, I've spoken to you of Gridanian exhibition, yes? The day of opening draws near, and I must devote myself fully to producing our new line of leather fashions. As this will afford me little time to devote to everyday affairs, I require someone to handle the more demanding commissions until the exhibition is come and gone. I've decided that you are the woman for the job. That's right, your next task will be to serve as my personal assistant. Don't even think about neglecting your training, is that clear? Okay. So 1 more control. Two craftsmanship for 2 CP. 4 more control. Very cool. Okay. The work is going along nicely. Let's finish getting ourselves to level 40. I gotta eat the food. 110. We'll have to get the maximum. Okay. Let's eat the food first. The food get off too. This gives us 26% CP and 6% control. Now let's make this. 327 CP. Oh my god, that's a huge difference. Food is worth every penny. Nice. Look at that collectability. Wait, 36, we can make a couple more. We don't want to make too many because we can use these materials for another job too. We want to make enough to get to 40, and then we'll start looking at we get to like 41, and then we'll start looking at making the next thing. How much of this we can get done while our food buff is still going. We're gonna need to upgrade our gear for level 41 stuff. Get some better crafting stuff so we can get high collectability right off the bat with the next set. Let's make one more. That might be enough to get us to 40? No, two more. I love that we're gotten to the point where the macro actually works. Crafted of the Storm. Let's try turning some of these in, see how close we are to getting to 41. We should be getting the maximum XP for all of these. Just short. Almost there. We need 2 more. You know what would be really fun to do, Nova? When we get to 80, is like start working on all those hunts that we just kind of skipped over. Okay. Do those at some point. That should be in a few years to 41. And we can also start turning in the next one. The next tier is worth considerably more. If we can get up to 380 collectability, that's almost 1,000,000 XP per turn in. So, hey, level 1 alt with the Kupos even. All right, let's work on getting our gear better. So first of all, put that on. But let's see. Let's go to a market board. I should leave. He's over in the market, right? Yeah, there's a market board. Alright, let's get over there. Like using Ishgarian Restoration, we'll be able to level up our crafting very quickly, you know? Very, very quickly. It's a little bit of patience. A lot of this gear, like, we're gonna be able to reuse it on the other sets too. So, like, this will give us only 1 more control. Not a huge deal. How much does it cost? It's cheap. What about a pristine version of it? Okay, that's not bad. Can we make it? It's 41. Weaver 31? Weaver makes it. We can see about saving ourselves some money. Let's see how hard it is to make. Level 40. Undyed velveteen, undyed linen, linen yarn. We have the stuff for it. Except for the undyed linen, but we can make that. What kind of level to make that then? It's level 40. Oh, 38 Weaver. We're not quite there. And then smop. Grab that. 4 skin Smithy Gloves. That's not how you spell skin. Once again, I can probably make maybe with leather working. There. Steel ingot, good sinew, 4 leather. Yeah, it'd be a lot cheaper to make it ourselves, right? We need for the 4 leather again. 4 hide. That we actually have to buy. Okay. Shit. Oh, I did make it. Okay, cool. Let it make the boar leather. And then what else did we need? We needed steel ingot again. We've got iron. What else we needed? Oh, shit. Whatever. Let's see what happened there. I went right back into it before it was done. Full skin. Got the leather. We need a steel ingot. Bomb masters we have, so we just gotta switch back over to armor smith. And then We needed something else we had to go buy, I think. Hippogriff Sin. What that? Fairly cheap. Okay. All this to stop me having to pay 50,000. Like, really, we're just trying to save ourselves some money here. We could have just bought these. One of those. What size? This should work. Hopefully we can make a high quality one. Pretty good. 100%. Boom. Alright. Gonna put those on. Oh. I made them to go in here. Put in the armory. Nope. Alright. We can do better with our waste. It's a boarskin tool belt. Boarskin seems to be our level right now, huh? Tool belt. We need 2 more boar leather, and we're gonna need mithril rivets. And boar leather, we know what to do. But first. One. I will say there's actually like a lot more to crafting in this than there's in WoW, that's for dang sure. Alright, so 2 perfect boil leather circles. Mithril rivets. Sounds like something you make with smithing, maybe. Or maybe we're at a high enough level in smithing. They're pretty cheap. That's what you want, the good ones. They're selling 20. I don't want 20. Please. What do you make these with? Why gotta be so expensive? But cheaper than buying the gear. We make the belt. This. A minus. Purchase some level 40-50 crafting gear with Grand Company seals? Really? So. Put in our armory chest. Why can't I wear that? Is that not high enough level for that? Level 42. Dang. Okay, fair enough. Where next level? And slots. Is this? This is weaving. We don't have enough level to make this. Fair upgrade. How much does it cost just to buy some? Foreskin. It's fine, I'll make more gil. I'm not worried about gil. Plus, I'm gonna use this on like how many different jobs? It's worth it. You know? There are tools. I also probably have another quest to go do. I'm gonna upgrade our tools too, but you know, I should go do my leatherworking quest. Here's one of the things I'm going to look into, though. Now that we're getting up to max level, I gotta start looking into good ways to just make money. You know, it's a good way to make a lot of gil consistently. Something to do. Roger, take me. Of all the times for this order to come in. Here, have a look, Elheim. An order for a pair of boarskin Smithy Gloves, made by the Guildmaster herself using her famous scale of patterns to be delivered post-haste, no less. I literally just made these gloves. I'm wearing them. I bet a month's earnings that this oaf couldn't tell my handiwork from a Gabu's arse, but it does not stop them from filling such a tactless order when I'm up to my very ears and work for the exhibition? Apparently not. Post-haste. I'd deliver a slap upside the head post-haste if I wouldn't have negative repercussions for guild business. Fortunately, my new assistant has arrived. Why, you, of course, Elheim. I did mention that I'd be delegating work to you while I focused on the exhibition, did I not? What about the customer's conditions, you say? Bah, he'll get a pair of gloves made by the famous Elheim herself, and he'll like them just fine. I literally just made these gloves. If someone find a way to make gil consistently, they won't tell anyone, otherwise they wouldn't make good gil anymore. It doesn't have to be like good gil, it just needs to be like moderately okay gil, you know? I find that most MMOs have a good, you know, there's decent ways to just kind of convert your free time into money if you have, you know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be the best way, but you know. Alright, so these Smithy Gloves, we literally just made these. But what do we need again? We need 2 more boar leather, another steel ingot, and bigger stone. We're actually out of the stuff for those. We can make the steel ingot. I believe. Armor. Yeah. I think that already on this one. Ooh, level up. Personally, you're hovering around 2 to 3 million post MSQ until you get lucky enough to get new hair stuff. Yeah, like, I've been at like 1.3, 1.4 gil. I'm down to 1 now because I just spent a crap ton. But like, I've been around the same spot for like the last 2 expansions. Because I've been spending it as I make it, you know? It's saying I'm already done with the quest because I've already made the gloves, but I'm wearing those. I'm not wearing them at the moment, but yeah, I'm still wearing them. We need to get what we need for the boar leather, so we need boar hide. Yeah, I imagine it is. We're gonna go through a crap ton of gil, leveling up our crafting for sure. Leatherworking. Shouldn't I be able to wear the new... Oh no, I didn't level up in this one. I'll do the other one. It's fine. 4 hide, 4 skin, 4 leather. Like 2 more leather. See what those that food makes a humongous difference. Yeah. More of these. Yeah, like the CP is just beautiful. Getting more CP makes it so much easier. So there's our 2 awesome boar leather. And our steel ingots. And we get hippogriffs. Let's see if we can do this without messing it up. Not everything is high quality, so we're gonna have to put a little elbow grease in this. And high quality leather, at least. Oh yeah? What do you mean, like have 2 separate chat windows? I could do that. Oh, there's our boarskin Smithy Gloves. Alright. Well, have you brought the work of the famous Elheim? Yeah. Smithy's gloves must be sturdy enough to protect his hands from the fires of the forge. At the same time, he must be pliant enough so as to not hinder the precise movements needed to work the fine steel. Crafted from boar skin, lightweight, tough, and resistant to friction, this pair of Smithy Gloves represents the best of both worlds. The simple design allows the 5 fingers to move with the full range of motion, the ideal hand wear for any capable smith. Your work has admirably captured each of these essential points. I'm happy to sign off on it, and you may deliver it to the Finil fineries without delay. What? Ava patterns? Do not worry yourself about such foolishness. Have I not told you that he will know no better? At any rate, off with you. Even a fool of a client is a valued customer. What if he does know? Can we flip this across the way? My very first pair of custom-made Smithy Gloves, made by the famous Guildmaster Gava to boot, are set to arrive from the Leatherworkers Guild any moment now. I can hardly wait to try them on. Feel bud? A delivery for me, you say? Oh, do hand it over, and quickly if you would. Now, what have we? Hoglets to Hornets and Bearguts, my uncle. If this isn't the finest, most comfortable pair of gloves I've ever laid hands on. And to think that they are the... What's that you say? Tell them the truth? Yeah. What's that you say? These gloves are not the work of Kiva? Why, I couldn't give two shits about that. Brent, I don't know a damn thing about you leatherworkers and your patterns. The fellow smith assured me that her gloves were of peerless quality, and that was enough for me. I placed my order the same day, sight unseen. And I am glad I did, for you have brought me the most comfortable pair of Smithy's gloves I've ever had the pleasure to own. You and the Guildmaster have my utmost gratitude. That worked out. Another satisfied customer, yes? I told you that you worried for naught, Elheim. Oh, I suppose you're still curious about those Gava patterns, aren't you? Allow me to explain. Some years ago, Grenadians took a quite fancy to a toadskin bag of my design. So popular were the bags that they quickly sold out, driving prices up to a premium. What do you suppose happened next? Greedy artisans sought to cash in on my success. Toads were hunted nigh to extinction, and a host of imitation bags flooded the market. I was devastated as a proud leatherworker and lover of nature both, but what could I do? For weeks, months I struggled, yet I felt powerless against the forces of greed. That's when it struck me, even if I could not stop others from copying my creations, I could at least ensure that their work was not needlessly destructive. I swore a vow that the next line of Gava toadskin bags would be made with an eye towards economy, and that the patterns used to craft these wares would enable inexperienced leatherworkers to reproduce my designs with minimal waste. You see now, Elheim, artisans worthy of the Finil name do not need to rely on Gava patterns. They already respect the natural world to which we owe our livelihood. There is something that cannot be taught. It is clearly awakened within you. Which is why I do not hesitate to entrust you with this task, and why you can expect many more to come. Alright. Hey, it's the linen deer stalker hat. Which we don't have, right? Yeah, slightly better. Not the nice version of it, but you know, I'll take it. It's something. Get that level up so we can put on... I'll put on the belt. Okay, we put on the belt, sweet. Awesome. Get it out. Alright, so now we have a steel round knife and an apprentice's awl. And this is level 40. I don't know, I feel like we could get a better one than that. Check on something. Salami. Cycle of the hand tools, level 40 to 49. Mythical round knife. What level do you put? 43. We need one more level to wear that. Alright. Sure. And then we gotta get to the MSQ. We're running a little bit behind what I had planned. We're gonna get at the market board to actually make this though, aren't we? We've got 285 of these, only 125 of these. We have none of these, so we need to get the skin. Need some of that skin. Where's the skin from? Let's just buy it. There's no market board in here though. There should be a market board here. You know, I'm just saying, it would save some time. It's actually not where I need to go. Alright, let's see how much this skin costs. Holy shit. Cheap it is not. Where do you farm this? I guess off of the monster called that, I guess. Holy crap. this. Ooh. See how well I can do. That was what, 224 or something? What you need for the different tiers for this one. I don't think it's enough for the highest tier, but I think it's enough for the second one, maybe. Let's make a couple of these. And then we'll, make a couple of these and then we'll head to do the main story. Level 50 skill. Two. Very good. 258, 224. I think to get the highest tier, you have to get like 300 something. But I think this is the second. Like there's, you know, you have to get at least this much, this much, this much, this much. It's the second one. Crafting is certainly very time consuming in Final Fantasy. And expensive. So we're looking to ways to make some money with our crafting, you know, now that we're getting it up. Only 209, huh? I think we only needed like 150 to get into the second tier, but it's like 350 or something to get to the third. We're not getting close to that, but we're comfortably getting into the second one. We had some high quality items to start with, that would probably help a lot too. Yeah, we're gonna make a bunch of these, we're gonna go turn them in, and then we're gonna go do the main story. And then I can use this same crafting gear that I'm using for my leatherworking to also go level up, you know, blacksmithing, armor smithing, weaving, etc. We're gonna get some more, you know, materials, but that'll also help level our farm gathering. So, well, I'm trying to go through some of this sky builder crap we've been carrying around forever, though. We did a bunch of gathering like 20 levels ago. We've just been carrying around the stuff this whole time. Like, our inventory is just full of it. Didn't really think about it till I started trying to work on crafting again last night. You gonna make it to a dungeon tonight, Linus? We haven't done a dungeon in the new area yet. So, like, do you use your crafting much? Like, at max level at all? Like, or is it pretty much just raid gear? And you just crafted gear is, like, is it useless at max level? But what's the point of crafting if you don't use the gear, you know? Like, I'm sitting here doing it, but, like, what's the point? Well, like a pyramid scheme? What? So you're saying there's no point? That can't be true, is it? The real money is made on crafted gear the week a new raid tier comes out. Oh. Hmm. The person's like, crafting gives me something to do while I'm waiting on DPS queues. Like, dude, come on, it's just not that useful, I guess. Well, maybe I'm wasting my time. That'd be sad. There's not much to enjoy about this. I'm just, you know, I'm enjoying watching a bar get bigger, I guess. Yeah. Alchemist and culinarian for potions and food, I guess. At the very least. Is carpentry pretty much just for making like furniture for your house and stuff? Or I guess it makes bows too, right? Does carpentry make staves? I'll do a couple more and then we're going to turn all these in. You should probably push me up to level 50 easily. Oh. I think every one of these is like in the second tier, so that's like, I don't know, like 400,000 XP or something each. I'm gonna get 20 of them, and then we're gonna go turn them all in, so 2 more. one more. Let's go turn all this. Oh, right. That's a bitch. Loving the XP. Getting a lot faster than I thought it would. Nice touch. Sounds good. Alright. More vouchers. Do it. Casual attire. Come on. Damn. I've never once gotten the top one yet. Carbuncle lantern. Tabletop. Got it. Alright. Casual attire. Come on. Oh. Carbuncle round table. More furniture for the house I don't have. Minion. Restfogger attire. No luck. Alright. Well, almost 55. We got like 2, by the time we're done, 3 more class quests to do. And now this is our highest crafter, having passed Weaver. And we can just go and do the same exact thing with all these other ones to get them all up into the 50s. And keep going from there. It's just a time thing. I need to sit here with like Netflix going at some point and just level these up. We're not gonna keep doing it on the stream. It's just too time consuming. Not much to watch. So let's switch over to our dancer. get back to it. And gil? What about... Oh, you can say it costs a lot of gil? It does cost a lot of gil. Thankfully, like, the gear that I bought will work for all of the jobs, I think. So we can use that same gear to get all of them to like 50. I only need to buy like the stuff that I need to make these restoration things happen. Like this one needed all goat skin, this one needed this skin. Alright. I go back to Weaver. This one needs straw. I don't actually have the materials here. One needs yarn. Yeah, but I mean those are easy to get and cheap even. Acidic secretions. Hopefully it won't be too bad. And I have a lot of stuff we can sell too. We need to get around to selling. Anyways, let's get back over there. Bitch wine. This is where we left off with our story. We're on our last level too. I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. Can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now Nivi's leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. I'm curious about this aether current this way. So how many do we have left here? Only 3 more out in the world. Pretty far to the east. Really far to the east. Still east. There it is. Okay, let's get back out of here. So we've got like 2 Aether Current quests down here too. Oh, I didn't notice you there. What do you want? Here is your cat charm. Where'd you get this? God, how could I have been so careless? This was all my sister left behind before she... Look, I'd rather not talk about it, but I appreciate you bringing this back to me. It means a lot. Boom. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving, but we should probably hear what Death John has to say before we celebrate, assuming we can find him, that is. Gnome my ass. That is not a gnome. So, Miles, have you ever done any of the hunts? Who are you? What are you doing in here? Well, you should have listened to Thaf. You're wasting your time. This site is not as developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is Yeonine. All the Talos and the Hills of Amber are powered using them. Or were, at least. Anyways, what's left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we use Talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out any time, which is why the mine is closed off. Then our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of it that may have been overlooked. I suppose there may be one other way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. Fine, what do you want? The other day, I found a Volbert gold piece down in the mines. A bloody Volbert gold piece, and wouldn't you know it? I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it and I'll tell you what you want to know. You drive a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. Seems we have our work cut out for us, Elheim. Thankfully, I have an idea of how we might hurry things along. You've never done a single one. Well, we're going to have to do some hunts then, alright? Try it out. As I'm sure you've noticed, despite their best efforts to eliminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here, meaning that it will be much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I would propose we use these sun drops to help the eye take in more light. Well, you start your search further in, and I'll handle the area here. I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drops wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. Dark sight. It only lasts 3 minutes, it looks like. There it is. Easy peasy. I was hoping he dropped the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More fool me for thinking Lady Luck was on our side. Or maybe she is. Yours at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. I could have done it without your sun drops. So you say, but you've proven a knack for success regardless of circumstances. I doubt very much I could have discovered it unassisted. I only managed to survive the Korthan wilderness and the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation, a habit of mine since childhood, and one that of my few positive traits which endeared me to Louis Swy, I imagine. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. Had I chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, well, I'd rather not think on it. As long as I have the means to protect those dear to me and to see my duties through, that's all that matters. Now let's hurry and see that returned to Guthjon. The sooner we get back to Urianger and Memphilia, the better. You're back! Wait, does that mean... Here's your coin. I'll be damned you actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal, but don't think this means you'll find what you're after. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off, but you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. Okay. This part of the story does feel like a little bit like filler. You know, we're just like doing some extra side quests in this inconsequential desert. It's delaying us so we can level up a little bit more. Not that I even need to level up, but I mean, you might, right? Possibly could have needed to level up. Every time I step out of those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. I never leave them if the air weren't so stale. But you've not come to hear my grievances. You're after that metal. First, I have to ask, have you ever heard of rockworms? Rockworms? I know them by another name, though I'm fairly certain the locals call them knockers. Ah, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. They can thick through cracks and crevices down where we could never hope to reach. On occasion, they come back with something valuable. They dig up iodine in the mines? It's a rare occurrence, but yes, that said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide, so we can draw... How can we draw out those rockworms? Over by that shack, you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines and you'll flush them out in no time. Once they're out in the open, knock them senseless and check their backs. I should warn you, this method of mining, if you can even call it that, is used as a last resort on account of what little they've got to bring, or like to bring back. You want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of value. Assuming you do find something, bring it here and I'll have a look. We should split up if we're to cover more ground, as he suggests. If you can cover these 3 areas of your map, I'll go see the parts between them. Okay, so smoke bombs. Place the smoke bombs at the designated locations inside the book. Okay. Nodding off a little bit today. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. Had to get up too early this morning, I guess. Here. Last service, I think. Guess we're gonna like smoke them all at once. Air in the mines goes thick with smoke. Nearby you hear the soft rumbling of stones. Here, go back and check. Still marked. A lot more tired than I thought I was. Holy crap. Nodding off over here. Alright. Last piece of the side full of stuff, and then the MSQ resumes. That's good. And bad. Good, because I want to get back to the MSQ. Bad, because I'm wondering if I should stop and get some sleep and actually be awake for it. Maybe we should do more MSQ tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's a Metal Gear Solid day, but tonight's apparently a I'm asleep day. Yeah, I just need more caffeine. I've only gotten 2 glittering rocks. I know you're right on Thursday. How late do your raids go? Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm thinking it's Friday too. I'm off by a day. Still only have 2 glittering rocks. No, man. Third one. Another night. Yeah. I don't know. Four. Two more. He needs the music. I don't think it's helping, but you know. Well, I don't think it's just the music. Can I go? Is it gonna be up top or something? You need to walk around. The Yamarang music is pretty like. You know? Very. Level up blue mage, huh? I'm not a fan of my current outfit here. I think it's mostly the hat. I don't like the hat. There you are. Find anything promising? Here you go, bud. Between the two of you, I'd say you've got quite the haul. Let's get comfortable, friends. It's gonna take time for me to sift through all this.
You may not remember this about Arminfilia, but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner. After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
Can't imagine she thought too highly of you back then.
Not too highly, no. She once called me a wine-sodden wharf rat, which wouldn't have been half as galling had it not been so accurate. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this.
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife.
Is he gonna believe that?
She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her.
I thought she was in a different mind.
It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Wine red, lilac purple dye, or coral pink dye. I wish they would show you what the colors were. You know? These just look the same. They're not. Right? Pick red. I really want to keep going, man, but I'm too tired. I'm gonna fall asleep sitting up. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna have to put off our main story just a little bit longer. Thanks for watching. I'll be back on tomorrow night. Probably with Metal Gear Solid. So we'll be getting back into Metal Gear Solid, and we will come back to Final Fantasy XIV on Sunday. So I'll see you then for that. I'm gonna try and work on my crafting between now and then, but probably not on the stream. We'll focus on Metal Gear Solid the next couple nights. So see you there. Thanks for watching. See you next time, guys. Bye.